What is up, fellas? JPS delivers here. Johnny Lynch looking, I mean, he's already quite the handsome fella, but we do have upgraded, upscaled graphics. Got that composite, or no, not the composite. Of course, we got the composite when it comes with the fucking PlayStation 2, but got the component cables, component to HDMI converter, upscaler, so that way it can go through the Elgato. Picture already goes through. Audio was difficult to set up, but it's set up. This is Madden 2008. This is definitely the best team we have. Mike Vick and company with that Panthers team. The user drafted one, not the computer one. But going up against... It literally could not be more opposite of a team. Even though they're very talented. Johnny Lynch, Donovan McNabb and company. Look at that. They're 1-12, and yet they have a 94 overall player at quarterback. And their offense is 32nd in football. I mean, I'm going to have to look at their stats and whatnot. Because my God, it could not be worse. It's like when Wes Welker and Tom Brady went up against the Miami Dolphins, like what, 10 or so years ago or whatever. No, yeah, maybe like 10, 11 years ago when Wes Welker had like that 98-yard touchdown reception, which was just a fucking quick slant. But the Miami Dolphins were pretty much tackling like they were in fucking water. It was terrible. That team. I mean, hopefully Tua does well with this team. Hopefully, I mean, they look like, hey, they have a Patriots guy on the inside. Maybe he's just there to implode their progress and they'll never be good again. Who knows? Who knows? But all I know is that Tua definitely fits that beach-style lifestyle, obviously. Shout out to the NCAA 2004 dynasty we got going with Miami, or with Hawaii. But funny enough, we got the Miami Dolphins on the computer one, and that team kind of sucks, especially compared to this one. But right here, 12-1 team, did lose one computer simulated game, and it turned away the chance to go 19-0 on the season. But chances are maybe you don't want to go undefeated heading into the Super Bowl when Randy Moss is your top wide receiver. That's all I've got to say. Not because the ability, but because that fucking stigma on the side of it. This team's moving down the field. Ben Watson, who was also a Patriot player, I believe, on that team. I mean, this guy was balling in this game. We haven't used Randy Moss all too much in the last two games, but hey, he's been doing well. Randy McMichael right there. Sounds like a lead singer for the fucking Doobie Brothers with a nice catch. Nice first down, but really this offense was not moving around for the most part. Incomplete on third down. Our ball again, 2nd and 10. Setting up, as you can see, the playmaker call audible. No Omaha called on that one by Mike Vick. I don't think Mike Vick would ever want to say a fucking city in Nebraska off of I-80 in the Midwest. Nice first down pass right there. Barely got away with it. And then almost got away with this one, Ben Watson. I had actually switched the play up, so I think the tight end right there was jealous, not only of his lack of ability compared to Ben Watson, but that we switched the play up. Incomplete pass on this one. Now 3rd down opportunity. Mr. Jones setting up right there. Mr. Jones and Dr. Jones got the prescription, and it is a first down right there. Nicely done. Trying to set it up. Mike Vick, nice little scamper right there. Funny enough, I've noticed that Adrian Peterson, it's been difficult to try to get some running room with him. We do have a pretty good, offensive line. Barron at left tackle. What was it, Mr. Krutz or whatever the fuck you pronounce the guy who's the Chicago Bears center. Sack right there, which, as we're talking about him, gives up the sack on that play-action play. And, man, I wish that would have fought for a nice touchdown. But it does set up a nice little touchdown play right here. Mike Vick holds on to it, decides to run with it, and leaps into the end zone. I doubt he really got over the pylon, but I don't give a shit. We're going to score anyways. This fucking Seahawks team is terrible. We have the best team in the NFL already. This is a team that we could see if we can try to get a repeat, a three-peat, 4 in a row, whatever the fuck you want to call that one, a fucking turkey, I don't know. Technically a three-peat would be a turkey for the equivalent of fucking bowling. As you can see there, I apologize for the HDMI showing up. That's just what the upscaler does. It's been cracking in and out at times, and we'll see it especially on the Madden 2012 playoff game against Tom Brady and the Titans. But that's for a different story. And then here we go, pass out to Randy Moss. Gonna be incomplete. I should have went for the catch on that one. I just thought it was... I gave up on the play. It's like when you're playing FIFA and you give up on the play already when you think it's gonna be an offside. but it turns out the player wasn't offside the whole time, and you gave away your momentum, and you lost a chance at a one-on-one opportunity with the goalkeeper. And right there, lost our chance on third down. Doesn't convert. We're doing all well so far in the game. I think 100% on third down, but didn't work well. But fortunately enough here on fourth down, at least fortunate enough for the Seahawks. That's going to be their first stop of the day. Turnover on downs. Got a little greedy. Didn't put it into deep into their territory. But, I mean, were they really a threat to begin with? Darrelle Revis, who actually won Pro Bowl as a rookie on this team. And here we go. Trying our best to get with the flea flicker, but look at the speed, man. I mean, that should be a sack. That should be almost a safety in all cases. That last play should have been a safety, most likely because of his ability. And honestly, this play shouldn't have been a fucking safety. But nope, no, that's not how it fucking works in this one right here. Intentional grounding in the end zone by Michael Vick, and it's going to be the first points of the game for the Seahawks. Not even done by their offense, which ranks dead last. They are dead last. This team sucks ass. There's no 12th man that could save them. Even a Julius Jones right here. Him and his brother, the Jones brothers, were a pretty solid duo of running backs as brothers in the NFL. But for the most part, just that this team's terrible. This team's terrible. I don't know why they're performing like this. Their offensive line is pretty shit. I don't think there's a single guy above like 83 overall. And we already have like 3 dudes that are 85 overall or better on our offensive line. Maybe even like more. But look at that shit. D'Amico Ryans has been fun to use. Not only does he get the hit stick on Donovan McNabb for scrambling right there. Pretty much that was the equivalent of a chunky soup commercial right there. Well, not the quality of it, but at least, well, there you go, the quality of that right there. Just chunking the ball upright by Mr. Michael Vick, and that's just going to lead to an interception, which sucks, but it is what it is. We do have an all-star defense. D'Amico Ryans has been balling out. It's been nice changing up and using these middle linebackers, whether it be getting better at tackling, user tackling by using them, or that, but also too it helps having another sick rookie who's a Pro Bowler as well. So we have 2 rookies in the secondary who are Pro Bowlers, to add on to the fact that Sean Taylor is a Pro Bowler. I don't think Sean Taylor was a Pro Bowler, but LaRon Landry out of LSU was a Pro Bowler as a rookie. Darrelle Revis was a Pro Bowler. Charles Woodson was a Pro Bowler for us this season. Look at that, Sean Taylor. I just need to get better at utilizing the safeties. But 24-2, just an absolute thrashing so far in this game. And then to make matters worse, Darrelle Revis with another pick six. I'm pretty sure he had like 5 or 6 interceptions. Might have had 7 on the season. But a great play right there. It's going to end the game. Just took away. And there's no point of watching it. They got a junk touchdown, which sucks. It always fucking happens for some reason. I don't know if it's subconsciously feeling sorry for these teams, but there's no subconscious on the computer. It's a that computer doesn't give a flying fuck. That psychopathic technological piece of shit does not care about your feelings. All Madden ratings do not care about your feelings. They're there to fuck over your defensive performance, which was stellar. I mean, think about it. It's a shutout until that junk play to begin with, and really, let's not count that fucking safety. It's a bunch of bullshit. But there we are, 13-1, heading into the playoffs, easily going to be the top seed. I did simulate 2 all the way leading up to the playoffs. I will have, next video will be simulating those games, game by game, prior to our matchup in the divisional round, because, hey, when you're 13-1, you hope to God that, especially in a fantasy draft where it's snake draft, usually will get teams that are like 9-7 make them playoffs. I'm looking forward to it. As always, fellas, if you like this stuff, leave a like, subscribe, and see y'all next video. Later, fellas.